Healthcare projects typically contain extensive and complex program requirements, including industry standards, equipment lists and assignments, precise room and department layouts, and critical relationships and adjacencies. In this video, we will discuss a couple of key components of Affinity that alleviates the issue with massive data storage being dropped upon transition from programmer to designer, along with the issue of storing and reuse or comparison of past projects of the same type. Let's begin by viewing a sample program within Affinity. You can see that Affinity provides the ability to define and develop a room-by-room tabulation of space needs organized by departments and subdepartments. With each room, quantities and unit sizes can be assigned, along with any data properties, components, or requirements related to that room. Scrolling down the program view, one can imagine how the difficulty of using Word or Excel to manage all of this information can become a hassle. For instance, let's say your client has come back to you after you're well through programming and wants to change the unit area of a particular space. Using Affinity, I can quickly define the new unit size of that particular space type and then apply that unit area to each of the items within my program. Now, each utility room style has been updated to the new size throughout my program. Affinity also gives you the ability to build up and store your expertise of a particular project type. I can quickly save this program or portions of it into my template. Starting a new project file, all of that previous program information can be reused for this new project, and the numbers can be easily modified based on this project's needs. There is also the ability to add predefined departments that were saved to my template into the project program. In this example, I'm going to add an on-call suite to my medical surgery unit. All of the on-call suite hierarchy and room items and information are quickly added to this portion of my program. Within the Affinity design, users have the ability to quickly drag and drop spaces from your program directly onto a level to create your space plans. All of the predefined information that was recorded during the programming phase is now seamlessly passed directly into the schematic design phase of your project. Rooms are sized based on the program information, and all the property information is also passed into the design space and can ultimately be passed onto your production software for scheduling. Because Affinity has a separate model for design, the rooms can be manipulated to any shape or size without affecting what the program requirements are. Let's discuss the validation of our actual design back to the original program. Since this program is large, I'm going to focus on just the medical surgery unit. When switching my view to show program versus actual, I get a detailed analysis of actual design items that correlate with the program items. For the patient room, private, you'll notice I asked for a quantity of 9 at 484 square feet each. My actual numbers show each of those items in italics with the design square footage for each. This list shows that my rooms differ in size mainly due to how my overall design took shape. I also have the option to highlight items where there is a deficiency between what was required from my program and what was designed. For instance, the medication room has one more in my design than was required. I can also verify if my initial grossing factor for this particular department was on target. My 1.6 grossing ratio is well over what was designed. I have an excess of 5,000 square feet in my program numbers versus what my actual design uses. This gives me the ability to manipulate my grossing ratio and figure out what is actually needed from a program department of this type in accordance to the way my firm designs. Changing it to 1.45 is much more representative of what the grossing factor should have been in the beginning. Now I actually have the ability to save this new programming information to my template for future projects of this type and ensure that the trends are recorded. These are just a couple of features Affinity offers to help streamline your programming and schematic design process. Contact us at Trelligence for more information on Affinity.